So I'm not sure how to feel about Starstock. I was really, really high on Starstock about 8 or 9 months ago when I realized it was a great solution for me to buy and sell cards without having to deal with the mail. It's a storage solution. It's a mail solution. It's real-time, instant portfolio trading of your sports cards. So I was really, really happy about Starstock from that point of view, especially because I live in Valencia, Spain, which makes it super hard for me to do anything related to US-based cards and mail in the US and stuff. So I've got a PWCC vault. I've got an eBay account. I can buy and sell and ship using PWCC's services and store my cards with PWCC. But I really was high on Starstock because they have lower fees and seemed like the true stock market for sports cards that they claim to be. But along the way, I learned that there's definitely some downfalls of Starstock. Number one, and I've mentioned this before in earlier videos, they don't have a real solid way to list your cards if you're a seller and prevent lowball bidding, like ridiculously lowball bidding, like listing a $500 card and then getting offers for like $5 and like not allowing the seller to like prevent that in any way. So it becomes kind of a joke, because then what ends up happening is like a seller will list a card that's only worth like $200. They'll list it for like $1,000, and things just keep getting further and further apart. It just seems like it's hard to actually make transactions on Starstock that actually make any sense. I think their main value prop was their ability to ingest raw rookie cards, because there wasn't really anyone else doing that. I mean, I know ComC does that, but you have to have such a huge bulk amount of cards for it to make any financial sense with ComC. With Starstock, you could send in like 2 raw rookie cards, and they'd charge you 25 cents per card. And, you know, you could, if it ends up being worth $10 per card, you could sell it for $10. So that's what made it attractive. Now, especially for someone like me, who if I send a raw card to PWCC, they're actually going to charge me $10 to review that card and store it. So that's, you know, buying a $3 card doesn't make any sense, because now it's a $13 card and I've got to flip it for $20 to make any kind of money, versus Starstock, where I could buy a $3 card. It cost me $3.25. And if I flip it for $5 or $6, it starts to make sense. But recently I got this email from Starstock a couple days ago on January 29th, and it says, yesterday we announced that we have decided to suspend the ingestion of raw cards into our marketplace. Moving forward, we are restructuring our operations to focus more heavily on graded cards, wax, new collectible categories, and our live streaming business. Okay. I don't doubt that Starstock had a lot of business reasons why they needed to make this happen. Unfortunately, now they've created a real reason for me to never use them again, because I just don't see their value prop versus other value props. What they've essentially done is made PWCC my only option for storing cards, because their marketplace doesn't make sense for me to sell on, right? So like here's an example, like if I buy a Wander Franco PSA 10, I'm having that shipped to my PWCC vault, because they're only going to charge me $2 to store it, and then I can sell it wherever I want. And I can sell it through MySlabs, I can sell it through eBay, and I can immediately have it shipped. If I let it sit in my Starstock vault, or if I buy it on Starstock, it's going to be impossible for me to sell it. So I'm going to want to ship it to myself or to PWCC anyway. So now, why would I even buy anything on Starstock? Why would I keep anything in my Starstock account if they're not going to let me send in raw cards? Now they've taken away a seriously main reason why I would ever use them. So I really want your opinion on Starstock doing this. Do you use Starstock? Does this affect you at all? Do you care? What's your opinion? What's your take? I would love to know. I may still do my Starstock Buy of the Week segment in the Sports Card Strategy Show because I do think if you can save money on graded cards on Starstock and then ship them to yourself, or even buying Starstock A's and then shipping them to yourself if you're not in my situation and you live in the United States and you could actually store your own cards at your house. Great. For me, it sucks. Curious as to what you think, how this affects you, and is Starstock even have a place in the card market as a big player? Thanks for watching. I'm Paul Hickey with nooffseason.com. I'd love it if you subscribe to the Facebook group and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go to sportscardstrategy.com to find out more.